क्या आप IAS की तैयारी कर रहे हैं और कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट्स को 2.5 लाख तक की फीस नहीं पे करना चाहते? अगर हाँ, तो 22,500 रुपए में घर बैठ के StudyIQ के पेनड्राइव कोर्स के साथ आप IAS की तैयारी कर सकते हैं। आज ही विजिट करें StudyIQ.com।
Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ. So we completed our permutation combination chapter and then we have done with probability also. So here onwards what I'm going to do is I'm going to take up the example questions. Okay, so we'll take up some questions. I already told you when we discussed about permutation, we have in fact discussed many examples during the session itself, but I told you we'll take up questions, okay, from other sources also, and we'll discuss it. Okay, so first what I'll do is I'll take up some level 2 difficulty questions from here, and then we will move on to level 3 difficulty, and then finally we will solve the previous year question. With that we'll complete. Okay, so I'll take around 3 sessions for level 2 difficulty, and maybe 2 sessions for level 3, and maybe 1 or 2 sessions for the previous year questions. So with that 7 to 8 sessions will complete permutation, and the same steps will repeat when it comes to this probability also. Okay, so what you can do is you can take 2 minutes and solve this question, these 3 questions. Okay, in fact the first and second we have already discussed, I think, in the example when we have discussed already. Okay, now those who missed those sessions, you can solve the session, these 3 questions. Now we'll discuss it. Okay, so take 2 minutes and solve it. Okay, so what the first question, what they're saying, how many even numbers of 4 digits can be formed with the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay, repetitions of digits are allowed. Okay, I told you when we discussed already, if repetition is allowed, they will be given it in the question itself. If it is not given, you have to understand in that way that repetition is not allowed. Okay, so here they are saying that repetition is allowed, so obviously you can repeat. Now what we need 4-digit numbers, right? We need to make 4-digit numbers, and we need to know how many such 4-digit numbers are there which are even number. So let's suppose this condition is not there. If simply I'm asking you how many 4-digit numbers you can make with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with repetition, then your answer is going to be the first place can be filled with any of the 6. Okay, so this can be filled in any of the 6, second can be filled in any of the 6, third can also be filled with any of the 6, fourth can also be filled with any of the 6. That means 1, 1, 1, 1 is a possible number, 2, 2, 2, 2 is a possible number, 2, 3, 3, 4 is a possible number. All those repetitions are taken as different numbers. Okay, so there is no restrictions here, but in this case what is given us, it should be even number. Now what condition we need to satisfy? Even number means we need to take care of a condition in the final place, right? In the ones place, it have to be an even number. So what are the choices which is left for you? You can keep 2, 4, 6. So how many ways you can fill the ones place? That you can do only in 3 ways. Okay, now what about these 3 place? There is no restriction. You can use any of the 6, so your answer is going to be 6 into 6 into 6 into 3. Okay, so you can calculate and you can get the answer. Okay, so what about the next one? Okay, answer for this question is A for Ahmedabad. What about the second one? The very same questions we have did. Okay, how many 4-digit numbers divisible by 5 can be formed with the digit 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6? Okay, so we have already discussed the very same question, so I'm not spending time here. So your answer is 249. I hope most of you who attended the previous video got it directly. So what we need to do is, when it is divisible by 5 means last digit, there are 2 possibilities. It can be 0, it can be 5. So if it is 5, then the first digit you need to take care, it should not be 0. That possibility you should take care. You should also take care of coming, these 2 6s are coming. Okay, so when last digit is 0, there is a possibility that in rest of the 3, okay, 2 6s will come. So you need to take care of that possibility. If last digit is 5, there also there are possibility of 2 6s, you have to take care of that. Okay, so we have already discussed it, and we have spent enough time, so there is no point in wasting time over the same question. So I am skipping this answer. You already know which is 249. Okay, now the third one, if you see here, there are 6 pups and 4 cats. In how many ways can they be seated in a row so that no cat sit together? Okay, no cat should sit together. See, we have discussed this case, girls and boys already, or pineapples and mangoes. Okay, so there we have discussed the concept. So if you want cat not to sit together, then arrange the other first. Okay, so you have 6 pups. Okay, obviously all are different. So 6 pups among themselves, how many ways you can arrange? You can arrange like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So you have in fact 6 factorial arrangements, right? So the pups can be arranged in how many ways? 6 factorial ways you will arrange the pups. Once you have done with this arrangement, when you arrange this pups, what is actually going to happen? You can visualize here. You got a place here, you got a place here, you got a gap here, you got a vacancy here, you have place here, you have place here, you have place here. Now to satisfy the condition, okay, see, I can't keep 2 cats here, then the condition is violated. The condition is no cats should sit together, right? So if you need to satisfy the condition, I need to keep my cats in any of these occupied places, and only 1 cat I should keep in all those places. So simply speaking, once you got these 7 places, now how many places you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you arrange 6 pups, you got 7 places. If you keep your cats in any of the 7 places, the condition is satisfied. You don't want to think too much about it, right? But I have only 4 cats. See, if there were 7 cats, then it was fine. 7 places, 7 cats, or 7 factorial. But here, I have only how many cats? 4 cats and 7 places. So how many ways you can do that? Now, what you can do is you can take that as a separate question. See, just for the understanding purpose, first 6 factorial ways you arrange the pups. Then you got 7 places. In those 7 places, if you arrange your cats, the condition is satisfied. So 4 cats and 7 places, how many ways you can do that? See, first you need to select those places, right? You can do that in 7C4 ways. The 4 seats where the cats to be seated, you need to select. So that you can do in 7C4 ways. Once you select those 4 places, you may select this, and this. In these 4 places, you can further arrange the cats in different ways, right? 4 factorial ways. So finally, your answer is going to be 6 factorial ways you'll arrange the pups. Then the 7C4 and 4 factorial is nothing but 7P4, right? 7P4. So this is your answer. Or you will directly write 6 factorial ways I can do arrangements of pups, then 7 places left out. The first cat can be placed in how many ways? 7 ways. Second cat in how many ways? 6 ways. Third cat in how many ways? 5 ways. Fourth cat in how many ways? 4 ways. So this is also your answer. 6 factorial into, which is nothing but, this is nothing but 7P4 only. Okay. So this is how logically you will get. This is how you can get as shortcut, the so-called shortcut. This is how you can understand by using the formula that we have discussed. First selection, then arrangement. First you select the places, then you arrange the cats among those places which are selected already. Okay, so I hope you understood this. Let's move on to the next question. Okay guys, take 2 minutes and solve this question. Okay, so I hope all of you got the answer. Very simple question, right? So what is the first question? How many new words can be formed with the word management all ending in 5? See, forget about this part, all ending in 5. If the question is how many new words can be formed with the word management, what is your answer? How many new words means I'm not talking about management, right? So how many new words means it's actually how many ways you can arrange the letters of the word management minus 1. Why minus 1? Because the question is talking about new words, which does not include management, which is already there. So this is what rearrangement. Okay, so this is one arrangement, and rearrangement is the possible arrangements minus 1. Okay, so that we clearly know how to do that, right? So you can see clearly 2 A's and 2 E's. Okay, and you can see 2 N's. Okay, and you can see 2 M's. Okay, so how many is there in total? 9 factorial, or not 9, 10 is there in total, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 factorial divided by M is there for 2 times, so 2 factorial. N is there for 2 times, so 2 factorial again. E is there for 2 times, so 2 factorial again. A is there for 2 times, so 2 factorial again, so 2 factorial raised to 4. That's your answer if this restriction is not there, ending in 5. But now what they're saying is, how many new words you can make with the letters of the word management which is ending in G. Ending in G means the last place is fixed. So in your arrangement of this 10 places, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of this 10 places, this 10th place is fixed. And that letter is also fixed, that is G. Okay, so G has to go here, that is only in one way, because only one G is available, right? Now, what we need to do is, rest of the 9 letters, you need to arrange in 9 places. How many ways you can do that? Very simple. 9 factorial divided by who all are repeating. A is there again 2 times, right? So 2 factorial. E is there 2 times, so 2 factorial. N is there 2 times. M is there 2 times, so 2 factorial raised to 4. So your answer is going to be this. 9. Very simple question, right? We have discussed Constantinople, if you remember, in the very same context. Okay, what about this answer for this question? This is the easiest, right? So find the total number of 9-digit numbers that can be formed, all having different digits. So all having different digit means repetition is not allowed. Okay, now what we need, 9-digit numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 places you need to fill. All must be different digits. Now you are not given which digits you need to use. That means you can take all the digits which are available, 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 9, right? So you have 10 digits. Okay, you have 10 digits available to you, but the problem is when you start with the 10 digits, okay, so first place, how many ways you can fill? That is the question. First place you can fill in 9 ways because you cannot use 0. Once you use 0, this becomes an 8-digit number. Then the condition is violated, right? So we can't use 0. So you have 9 ways to fill the first place. Once this first place is filled in 9 ways, this place can be filled in how many ways? 9 ways again, because here you can use 0. Okay, let's suppose you used 2 here. You can't use 2, but you can use 0. That means again 9. Okay, so 9 ways you can fill the second place also. Third place, now it will keep on reducing, right? Now 0 and those possibilities are over. Now it is 8 ways, then 7 ways, 6 ways, 4 ways, 3 ways, 2 ways, 1 ways. Okay, so 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So this is your answer. You can get the answer directly when you multiply, when you do this. Okay. Okay, so what about the next one? The very same question we have discussed in the class. Okay, so instead of V lines and W lines, I gave you M lines and N lines, and you know the answer, right? So V lines means, okay, so V lines are parallel to X axis and W lines parallel to Y axis. So this is like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Okay, so this total may be V lines. Okay, then parallel to Y axis. So you can take this as W lines. Okay, we have in fact discussed as M lines and N lines, and we understood that if you need to form a rectangle, this is what a rectangle, right? So to make a rectangle, you need 2 lines like this, 2 lines from V, and you need 2 lines from W, right? So you need 2 lines which is parallel to X axis, and you need 2 lines which is parallel to Y axis, or which are mutually these are perpendicular. These lines are anyway perpendicular. Then only you will get rectangle, because the most important condition is it has to be 90 degree. We have also discussed the case of parallelogram where it was not necessarily perpendicular. If you remember, M lines which are parallel to X axis, N lines which are again parallel, okay, among themselves, but not parallel to Y axis. Okay, they are not perpendicular to the lines that we have discussed. Then we are talking about parallelogram. This is the case. 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, then like this. So here you are getting parallelogram. Why? Because this lines are not perpendicular. Since here it is perpendicular, you will be getting a rectangle. So the condition which has to be satisfied is it must be perpendicular, right? That's why it is parallel to X axis, so it has to be perpendicular. So the idea is you need to select 2 lines from V and you need to select 2 lines from W. So how many ways you can select 2 from V? V, C2. How many ways you can select 2 from W? W, C2. Your answer is multiplication of this. Which one will give you? B is your answer. I hope this is clear for all of you. Okay? Okay friends, so take 2 minutes and solve these 2 questions, 49 and 50, these 2 questions. Okay, so I hope you understood the question. What they're saying is we need to make 7-digit numbers, right? So we need to know how many different 7-digit numbers can be written by using 3 digits 1, 2, 3. What is the condition? 3 occurs twice in each number. So we need to see how many 7-digit numbers are possible. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-digit numbers are possible with 3 digits. If simply I'm telling you how many 7-digit numbers are possible with 3 digits without giving this restriction that 3 occurs twice, what is your answer? See, repetition is allowed, right? In this case, you can use any of the 3 in all these 7 places. So your answer is going to be 3 raised to 7. Which case, when there is no restriction. But here that is not your answer because there is a restriction. What is that restriction? 2 places should be occupied by 3. Okay, that's how you need to interpret. Out of this 7 places which you need to fill, 2 positions has to be occupied by 3. That means you need to select 2 positions from this 7. So that can be done in 7 C2 ways. Now let's suppose you have selected these 2 positions. How many places are left out that you need to fill? There are 5 places left out. Now you have how many letters or how many digits? 1 and 2. You need to use 1 and 2 only, right? So you can use 1 and 2, any of this here, any of 1 and 2 here, any of 1 and 2 here. So if you look at each of these 5 places, you can fill in 2 ways each, right? All those places could be filled in 2 ways. So first, when you have taken care of the condition which is related to 3, now the left out 5 places you can in fact fill in 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 5 times, right? So your answer is going to be 2 raised to 5. Okay, so I hope you understood this. Then what about the next one? Very same method, the very same logic is what we are going to use. What they are saying is how many different 4-digit numbers can be written using 8 digits are given, right? So here we need to make 4-digit numbers 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4-digit numbers by using 8 digits. Now what is the condition? Only once. That means repetition is not allowed. And further what they are saying, such that number 2 contained ones. So number 2 should be there. So in this 4 place that you need to fill, number 2 must be there. It is not necessary in the first place or second place or third place or fourth place. Any of these places it should come. Okay, so they are not saying number 2 should be in the first place, number 2 in the second place, not like that. Number 2 should be there. Then you have choice with respect to 3. Okay, so you need to fill 3 places, right? So how many ways you can do that? You have now 7 letters because number 2 contained once means only once number 2 is there. You cannot repeat it. Okay, so now except 2 you have other digits, right? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 are available. What we need 3. So your answer that you can select 3 from 7 in 7 C3 ways, right? So 7 C3 ways you will select 3 digits now. After selecting those 3 digits, okay, so let's suppose you are selecting 1, 2, 3. You are selecting 1, 2, 3. Okay, now this 1, 2, 3 can be further arranged like 2, 1, 3 and etc. But I am not saying 2 should come in the beginning. So I need to arrange this 4 together. I hope you understood. Okay, so first we selected this position, that is 2. Okay, so then we fixed about 2. Then we need to select 3 digits from 7. So 7C3 into. Now we need to arrange all the 4 because 2 can come here, not 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 3. Take it in that way because 2 is already taken. Okay, 2 can come here, 2 can come here, anywhere 2 can come. Similarly, 1 can go here, 4 can go here, 3 can go here. So all those possible arrangements have to be taken care here. So that is going to be 4 factorial. You already know 4 places, 4 things, 4 factorial ways you can arrange, right? So 7C3 into 4 factorial is your answer in this case. Okay friends, take 2 minutes and solve this question. 7 and 8. Okay. Okay, so what they're saying, 4 gentlemen and 4 ladies, a committee of 5 is to be formed. So basically, you need to select 5 out of 8. Okay, so selection of 5 out of 8 is already there. Now let's see whether there is any condition is there or not. Find the number of ways of doing so if the committee consists of a president, a vice president and 3 secretaries. So clearly this is not only selection, there is an arrangement, because order is important, right? If it was only about selection, then it was easy. You can do that in 8C5 ways. 5 people need to be selected from 8, which can be done in 8C5 ways. Now here, after doing this selection of 5 persons, we need to arrange them as president, vice president and 3 secretaries. Okay, so if you visualize it like this, if you visualize it like this is one place, this is second place, okay, this is president, this is vice president and 3 secretaries. Okay, so you can clearly see this is a different place, this is a different place totally, this is a different place, but these 3 are actually same. Okay, now if it was PVSSS, how many ways you can arrange this? See, you can clearly see 3 are alike. Okay, so your answer is going to be 5 factorial divided by 3 factorial. Why dividing with 3 factorial? Because 3 are alike. Very much is the same in this case also. 8C5 ways you select 5 persons, and after that selection what you need to do is this president, vice president, 3 secretaries post has to be created out of this 5 person. Okay, or you need to arrange these 5 person as president, vice president and secretary, which is out of which 3 are similar, so arrange them obviously 5 factorial, but since 3 posts are similar, divide by 3 factorial. Why and how you can clearly see here. Okay, this is president, this is vice president and 3 are alike of the same. Okay, so if person 1 is becoming secretary, person 2 is becoming secretary, person 3 is becoming secretary, even if you interchange, even if you see this is person 1, this is person 3, even if you interchange, still there is no problem. But here person 1 is president, person 2 is vice president. If you interchange, that's a different arrangement, right? But here that problem is not there, so that's why you are dividing with 3 factorial. I hope you understood that. Okay, now what about the next one? The next question says in the very same question, the condition is same, 4 men, 4 ladies, you need to select 5 and you have a president, you have a vice president and 3 secretaries. But what is the condition? What will be the number of ways of selecting the committee with at least 3 women? So at least 3 women should be there, such that at least 1 woman holds the post either a president or a vice president. Okay, so at least 3 women means there should be minimum 3 women, right? So there are 2 cases possible, that is 3 women and 4 women. So these are the 2 cases possible. So you need 5 persons. Out of 5 there can be 3 women, out of 5 there can be 4 women, then condition is satisfied. But then after that we need to satisfy one more condition. Let's see what is that. Okay, so in this first case 3 women must be there. What does that mean? So this or this is what going to happen, right? So definitely we know plus. Now how many ways you can do this? Out of 5, 3 are women. So 3 are women means from 5 you need to select 3 women, right? Now from 4 women, right? 4 ladies, you need to select 3 women, which can be done in 4C3 ways. So you will select women in 4C3 ways or the ladies in 4C3 ways. Then out of 5 you need 2 men, gentlemen. So that you can do in 4C2 ways. So 4C3 into 4C2 ways you can do the selection part. After the selection, now you got 5 persons, right? You need to see the arrangements. You can arrange them like this, 5 factorial divided by 3 factorial. Okay, so the arrangements, these are the arrangements possible. Now otherwise, okay, otherwise let's see what is going to happen. This or this, right? 4 women. 4 women means out of 4 ladies, 4 women, how to select? Only one way. So which is nothing but 4C4. So there is no point in writing 4C4, but still if you require, you can write this is anyway 1. So 4C4, number of ways you can select women, or that is one way. Then 1 gentleman is supposed to be selected from 4. That can be done in 4C1 ways. After that you need to arrange them, which can be done in 5 factorial, 3 factorial ways. So I am talking about the total arrangements. Okay, so total arrangements is I am talking about the president, vice president and 3 secretaries. Why 5 factorial, 3 factorial? Because I already told you 5 places. Okay, so president, vice president, secretaries. So total 5, 3 are alike. So 5 factorial by 3 factorial. Now, when you do this, still you are not at your answer. There is some problem. Okay, see, the problem will come here. If you see here there is no problem because 4 women and 1 man. So when you are filling this places, okay, only 1 man is there. So men can come here, or he will come here, or he will come any of this. In any of this situation, there is no problem. If men is coming here, then obviously woman is a vice president. Okay, if he is coming here, then obviously there is a woman president. Okay, so the condition is at least 1 woman holds a post of either president or vice president is satisfied. But in this case, if you take the first case, there are 3 women and 2 men. In that, a man can come as a president, a man can come as a vice president, and 3 women may become secretaries. Okay, that possibility we need to remove. So how many ways that can happen? See, this is the case, right? See, 4C3 number of ways you'll select female, and 4C2 ways you'll select male, and this arrangement, okay, so this arrangement, the 2 gentlemen will be arranged in this 2 place. How many ways? 2 factorial ways. So you selected 2 men and 2 factorial ways you'll arrange them. Okay, so that is what you need to subtract. Okay, so from this, if you subtract 4C2 into 4C3 into 2 factorial, you will get your required answer.
क्या आप IAS की तैयारी कर रहे हैं और कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट्स को 2.5 लाख तक की फीस नहीं पे करना चाहते? अगर हाँ, तो 22,500 रुपए में घर बैठ के StudyIQ के पेन ड्राइव कोर्स के साथ आप IAS की तैयारी कर सकते हैं। आज ही विजिट करें StudyIQ.com।